Yeah.
So while we're talking about this, what do you think about at the masters level, at the grandmasters level? We always feel that it's a fairly balanced game right now with the new modifications that have been made. Protoss is no longer no longer weak. I think all the races are fairly well balanced. Everyone has different opinions about it. But at the gold level, what do you think? What do you think is the win ratio? Is there a race which is easier at the gold level? Is there a race which is tougher at the gold level? What do you think about it?
I don't think any race is tougher or easier. It basically just comes down to the player who chooses a certain race. It depends on how much time he puts into it, because the more he plays that race, the more familiar with the race he is.
Mm-hmm.
Meaning he can do more with it. Like basically all Protosses start off with the same thing, doing the 4-gate, the 4-gate, the 4-gate.
Mm-hmm.
And the time, when the time comes where your 4-gate is going to get trashed down, because everyone else, at that point of time, everyone else knows how to beat the 4-gate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where they need to evolve, and I think the only imbalance is that, where you keep doing the same strategy, but then someone knows that your strategy is going to get beat down because he knows how to counter it now.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where I think they think it is imbalanced, because it's their fault. They don't know any other strategy, and the only strategy they do know is getting beat down by everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, there you go. So this is a great move at the start. The probe scouts out 2 barracks start, and
Right.
there's obviously 1 gas. What do you think is going to be the response for Veda, who sees this is just going to be immense pressure? He can actually go ahead and snipe this little guy. Let's see if he actually goes and clicks on the guy. He
Yeah,
does.
he is.
He is.
Oh,
He
no.
should click him again if he can. He's not paid attention to him, and oh no, he moves back, and that was a lost opportunity. There are now the Marine should be here.
I do still think that the probe could have gone in, because I just saw SAV coming out from there. Yeah, see?
Yeah, there is, and there goes the reactor. That's the straight build which he's going down for. His response is there is 1 gate, there is gas, there is cybernetics. He's researching cybernetics right now. There is no other. There is a stalker coming down, and that is going to be an interesting push. But let's see. This is going to be 2 no. So this is going to be a Marauder who's going to be straight coming down.
Yeah.
I think he will research Marauder slow concussive shells very quickly, and 5. There he goes.
Yes, he has started.
And there you go. It's the standard. It's the same build he did last time. This is going to be good pressure coming in. 2 Marines plus the one which is already there, who should be coming down. The Marine is going to the top. I have no idea why, but the
Veda did expand, by the way. Veda did a fast expand, 1-gate expand.
And I don't know whether that was a great idea or not. If it was Zerg, I would have said that's the best way to go ahead and actually counter a push, because you need the larva. But with just 1 stalker and 1 zealot, don't know. There's 2 Marines coming down here. There's another one which is coming here. The Marauder's on his way. That's going to be a lot of units. This is just, he has only 2 attacking units.
If he catches these units off guard in middle, then he might have a chance, because the Marauder, oh no, the chance is gone, because the Marauder was just coming and the Marines were at the Zelnaka. He could have picked them off.
Well, there you go. He just has still only 3 units, 2 attacking units. I don't see any chance of any other unit coming down. He's finally put down his other gates. He just has 2 gates, and he's gone robotics. This is a gateway. This is a window of opportunity. This is a good timing attack that can happen, and he realizes that, and he's going to be pushing into the game really right now. And I think this might be a GG
he is
right
pulling no, he's not pulling probes. I think he's gonna have to pull probes now.
Oh, I don't know what's going to happen. This is very strong. This is just 1 attack. That leaves 1 attacking unit. There comes the sentry. If the sentry gets sniped, the sentry has gone and blocked this off, but he will lose his natural and all these probes. I don't know whether he would even have the opportunity to go get in. These guys are going to just walk in really right now. There is no units coming in. There is nothing in this entire thing. 1 measly sentry here. Probes have been pulled. 3 probes will not go ahead and do this. They'll just get massacred. Here comes the streaming units. I think this is a GG right now. He's going to snipe out that pylon. He is going to push, try and go and attack this, but the sentry is going to go down. There's just 2 stalkers left. All the probes come. Whether he can go ahead and hold on to this, but here pops the
is out.
Immortal, and let's see what he can go ahead and do. There are 2 more units outside which are not coming down here. The Immortal is trying to go ahead and knock off. He takes out one, he takes out the next. He is going and taking
He needs to micro the Immortal. He needs to micro the Immortal better.
And there he goes.
Yes,
The Immortal is
going
to go ahead and take down. He might just actually hold this, but at what cost? There is this entire production line which is there. The Immortal is standing outside saying, I am the mentor, I have 6 kills. He says, please give me some shields. And this is there, but at what loss? If you go ahead and look at the units lost, there are 12 versus 13 with 900 versus 1225 resources. But he has expanded on the back of that. That is something nice that a lot of people do. There can obviously be some improvements which is here, but that entire push, I think, went and set back the Protoss much more than it did the Terran. I do believe that during this entire fight, if he had gone and focused on the natural rather than going and trying to go ahead and end the game,
he would have
gone and ended the game automatically. But that was interesting. But let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah. This could have been a quick ending, but let's see both players. As I said, all players have opted to play passively, missing out on great opportunities to finish the game. But let's see, this is just a small gateway to macro games and letting the players play more. So, all good, all good. Thanks to Chrono Boost though, the worker count is being caught on by Veda, who was behind by I think 7 or 8 probes, but now there's just a difference of 3.
Well, yeah, but you have to understand the army counts are just going absolutely. He is just using that entire expansion to go ahead and feed into unit counts rather than technology. There are streaming units left, right, and center, and I believe as soon as Stim is finished, or even when half of Stim is finished, it's going to be extremely unbalanced. 35 versus 32 probes is good, but 11 Marines, 12 Marines, and 8 Marauders versus 1 Immortal and 3 Stalkers and 2 Zealots is not going to be a balanced game at all. This is going to be a very quick this, and this is exactly the way that Nachzehrer played. Yeah, exactly, and I don't think he's working on this. He's looking for expansion, and I don't want Veda to go ahead and make the same mistake he did last time, where he expanded on the back of a push and got decimated. He is looking to expand. He is gathering those minerals. You see there at 325, 340, 400, and I believe as soon as it hits 400, he's going to drop down in expansion, and I don't want him to.
He does see the push coming. His probe scouted the push.
Well, he did, but I don't see him going and building units. 650, 700. I don't see him going and building units. There are 2 sentries with 3, which are popping in. The sentry is going to be an advanced scout, which is there. The factory is going to be the big scout, which is going to be on top of this. But look at the count. It's 2 Medivacs, 12 Marauders, 20 Marines versus 3, 2, 6, and 3. This is going to be an interesting push. I hope there is something which is there.
He should really be chrono boosting his gateways. He has a lot of minerals and a lot of chrono boost saved up. And let's see if he can hold off. Oh my! If he force fields right, there is still a chance.
Yeah. Stim's still not finished. Stim's going to finish right now. I don't know whether he realized it or not, but those are good, solid force fields.
Those are really good force fields.
And let's see what he has cut the army down in half. There comes the replenishment. There are a lot of stalkers coming in. The probes have been pushed.
Stim has completed.
But yeah, the stim is being used, but I don't know whether that's going to be a good thing or not. And here comes the big push. I don't know whether he can survive this. There is 1 Immortal going bang, 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 bang on everything. But these guys are just going to be too strong. This is going to be a GG. This is.
There were 16 kills on the Immortal that just died and 9 kills on the other.
Yeah, so there you go. But look at the replenishments that are coming in, pouring across the map. 2 here, 4 here. There's 1 guy standing in the middle. The combat shield is finished. I think this is going to be the end of the entire thing. He actually wants to land the unit. There is nothing that is happening. There is 1 Immortal. He is landing a factory. And if he builds something from the factory, and there is the GG. Good game, man. Good game.